line pie. I'm off it, so I don't want to hear nothing. Second off, I don't want to hear not now about no police. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear because I know how y'all is. Y'all say that shit on my channel, but then I go to somebody's channel who done said the shit on my channel, and then he on academics page talking about some just dick riding. So make up your mind. Which one is it? Are we both police, or am I just police and he's not police because he got the bigger audience? So anyway, let me get off my sensitive shit. So check this out. So as y'all know, mo3 was killed the other day. Rest in peace. And let me just say, Dallas, y'all, man, I ain't gonna lie. With mo3 probably the most talented person out of Dallas. I don't, if you want to be completely honest, Yella Beezy is straight. The other Freddie dude, whatever his name, he trash. But Yella Beezy, alright. But mo3 was he was Dallas. I'll be completely honest. So shout out to Dallas. Let's just take this back. So mo3, let's take it all the way back. Roy Lee, just to show you I keep up with this stuff. Roy Lee was a comedian from Dallas, Texas, and I'm not going to be specific on certain parts, but he was from Dallas, Texas. He was a comedian coming up, and there was some type of friction between him and Yella Beezy, right? Between him and Yella Beezy. And he was wanting to fight Yella Beezy about something. They had some issues going back and forth online, and I think it was more of Roy Lee being a jokester and Yella Beezy being, you know these rappers sensitive. So you say anything about their music or anything, they got something to say. They gonna be mad about it. So check this out. So Yella Beezy and Roy Lee were supposed to fight, but the fight never ended up happening. As a matter of fact, Roy Lee ended up getting a fighting with one of those dudes out of his crew. I said a while later, Roy Lee ends up getting killed. Now, Roy Lee and mo3 had a different type of relationship. mo3 actually, when Roy Lee died, mo3 had Roy Lee put on the back of his chain. As you can see in the music video, he had him on the back of his chain, and that was his main chain that he wore. So obviously he felt some type of way about mo3 getting killed. I mean, not mo3, but Roy Lee getting killed. As you can see from this picture, they got some type of history together. They were all cool at one point. But you know how that is in the city when everybody cool and then all of a sudden, little stuff, people hear he say, and now everybody's separated. So Yella Beezy was on the interstate. I say this by 2018, 19, probably 2018. Or it might be before that. Probably 2018. He was driving on the interstate, coming off an exit, and somebody fired up his vehicle. Now, he ended up getting shot, I said about 7 or 8 times. And I think this is what started everything. Because beef isn't really beef until a body drops or until somebody's life is at risk. And I think this is what did it for the mo3, Yella Beezy, and Freddie beef, whatever. I don't really know his name. He kind of trash, so I don't really be, you feel me? Yella Beezy ended up getting hit up on the highway. And then next thing you know, Freddie, we gonna call him Freddie. We gonna call him whatever. He and his Sprinter ends up getting shot up. Now at this point, it's obvious that somebody feels some type of way about these two, and it definitely has something to do with Roy Lee. Because if I should have mentioned this a little earlier, but Roy Lee was shot and killed at I think it was like an ATM or some little bullshit. Rumors around the city that I seen is that Yella Beezy and Freddie, people had something to do with it. Obviously, these people ain't got nothing to do with it. They rappers. They ain't really got nothing to do with it. I ain't gonna put that on them. Obviously, mo3 felt some type of way about that. Now, a lot of the songs that mo3 has, that you could go back and listen to the old ones, like Word Around Town, Everybody, what else can I say? 219, I think that was the day when Roy Lee died. If not 219, I might have to correct myself. And we ain't talking about the new stuff now, but a lot of the old stuff, he was talking about that situation of the Sprinter getting shot up, and he literally mentioned the Sprinter getting shot up, and he mentioned Yella Beezy getting shot up in the songs. I'm not even capping with you. Obviously, you could tell there's some type of friction going on in the city behind Roy Lee. So hold on, let me light this back up. Let's fast forward. Because I gave y'all a little backstory. If you go for the past 4 to 5 months, no, let's just say this past year, go and listen to mo3's songs. Almost every single song that's not a love song or a song that's kind of, Negro spirituals, he was hinting at being the one that did this to Yella Beezy and Freddie. He was literally saying in his songs that I was the one that shot him. When I started seeing that, I was like, okay, he a little more hot about he feeling some type of way more now. then it comes out Freddie's homeboy died. Now this dude wasn't a rapper or nothing. I'm not really gonna mention him just because, you know, he wasn't really a big name and nobody really talked about him like that. So I don't want to be the one to put his name out there. But he was obviously somebody who didn't have a certain status. He was just a homeboy of them. Mo3 kept mentioning that he was the one that shot this dude. Let's just be completely honest. He gave step by step of the situation in the song called it might be called Lil Mexico. Yeah, Lil Mexico. He was hinting at, yo, I was the one that did this. So now we know bodies done dropped. Let's fast forward now. Mo3 is driving on the interstate, I-35. Now, if you from the 615, from the looks of it, I-35 looks just like I-40. Or it's just like any big interstate. When traffic when traffic is backed up, there's really no way to go. You just sit there, you know, and that's why I say some people got traffic jam tunes, just because it's shit that you don't that just comes on the radio in traffic. You just have to listen to. You feel me? And he was in his vehicle driving, him and another person, when somebody shot his cop. Somebody just shot a cop. And now I hear a lot of people say, well, why would he get out of the car? Why wouldn't he hit the gas? Now, if you're asking me, I would have hit the gas. But what ended up happening, they ended up shooting his tires out, so he couldn't do that. So he couldn't hit the gas. Obviously, he would hit the gas if he could. Come on now. But he couldn't. So he ended up having to just get out the car and take off. Now, as he was taking off running, dude got on his ass. No disrespect, dude got on his ass. Ended up chasing him down, shooting him in the back of the head. Now, here's why I say that this was obviously a hit. Dude chased him down, shot him in the back of the head, jumped over the bypass, landed on top of an 18-wheeler. This dude was acting like this motherfucking Fast and Furious, some type of Will Smith movie type shit, like this an action movie. This dude jumped over the bypass, landed on an 18-wheeler, which is like a 200 drop, and then got on out of there. You mean to tell me that this wasn't a hit? This wasn't a setup? This was definitely a setup. It's broad daylight. Traffic's backed up. All these white folks on that, you know they gonna say what they saw. Nobody seen this dude? If you want, again, I know motherfuckers was wondering, how did he get away? He jumped over the interstate. They wanted him that bad. Freddie, which, you know, I kind of been keeping up with him for a while. He kind of a clout chaser sometimes, you know, but a lot of people are clout chasers. I may be a clout chaser, who knows? But he knew what happened on the interstate, and he was right there he wasn't on that interstate off that exit, but he was nearby driving on it. And he was trolling, talking about man, who blocking up the highway? Who blocking up the highway? Come on, obviously you know who's blocking up the highway. You know what happened. He was trolling about the situation. Now, I'm gonna put this out first before whoever did it get caught. If it wasn't a setup, it was somebody who was close to the dude that Mo3 allegedly killed. Because you're not going to risk your freedom just to go after a op, a random up. You might talk shit in traffic, but you ain't finna hop out, get on them, jump over the fucking bypass like it's a Jamie Foxx movie, land on an 18-wheeler, do 2 backflips, land in somebody's car window, kick them out like it's GTA, and drive. Like, you ain't finna do no stuff like that. You gonna call it a day. All right, man, he a goofy. We gonna let him slide this time. That's what you gonna do. This dude didn't do that. He got on his ass. We will see more whenever this case starts to open up, because like I said, it's a whole open interstate. A lot of these white folk, man, this is... Somebody go get caught for this. This ain't nothing that's just gonna fly under the radar right here, or you ain't gonna hear nothing about it. In a matter of a week or two, I promise you gonna hear something. There's gonna be some leads to somebody. Somebody's gonna get caught for this. Man, rest in peace, Mo3. Dallas, come on, man. Come on, man. Mo3, really?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I wish I was there.
Oh, wanted to say thank you for the money. Really nice.